I'm back for another recap. It's Sunday, so it is kind of weird that I'm going live. First and foremost, I know we here for a power recap, right? But Welcome to Dairy comes on tonight. It's the finale, and I'm excited. It's snowing in Philly, so I actually took off from work. I don't really do snow like that. I just use one of my PTO days. You heard? So that's that. So that's why I'm doing a recap with y'all. Honestly, I never really go live on Sundays. It's more of a weekday thing, or the most I'll do is a Saturday. But um I needed to get this recap out the way. I'm sorry that I'm not showing my beautiful face. But I don't feel like getting dressed and I'm just chilling right now. So this the recap y'all gonna get. So, we are getting to the nitty gritty. That's one thing that I can say. This was what, episode 6. Um, we all know that Marae is pregnant, right? So this is the episode where she about to go get to this abortion. Last week we was trying to figure out what she was gonna do. We was hoping they wasn't gonna pop her. You know what I'm saying? We was hoping that they wasn't gonna get rid of Maria because something always happened as far as in Tommy's life, right? So and over here, we don't do every scene. That's not how I do my recaps. I try to make them kind of quick. I'm just going over the main parts that I remember. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all got something to add to it, put it in the comments section. Um, yeah. So Stacy Marks got to deal with Claudia being dead, child. We knew we was smoking on that Claude pack last week. So they dealing with that over there. So she really needs to make sure that she getting this conviction from the cartel, being as though that was like the only witness. Remember, Claude was going to snitch. So we dealing with that this week. We dealing with this build up as far as Diamond and Tommy. Jannard getting in good with his brother. And let me just say this. I am so afraid for Janora, y'all. I am not gonna lie. Shanti and her silent treatments and the way she be looking at that man. Now I didn't care for the corny girl, and I felt like you trying to get him to get rid of your brother. And that's a little crazy, and I don't really trust you, Waterhead. But her acting is really good because sometimes it be in the eyes, it be in like the body movement, things like that. And I feel like she does very well on this show. Um, and this is the week that she found out that Janora child and went to go see the plug without her. I thought you were done, Jannard. I thought she was gonna tear you up. I really did. I really thought that you were a goner. I'm not gonna lie. This was a good episode. Rick, I mean not Rick. Vic is finally getting some kahuntas. Is that how they say it? Finally getting some nuts around here. I kind of like what Vic did. You know what I'm saying? He does find out that his sister, was going. So that probably would set him off. Um, he came as Bad Wig Stacy child. So along with that, he definitely trying to get his clubs back. And it's really all right again. So it's getting to the nitty gritty because then that I'm saying all of this, it's a lot of different pieces that's happening, and it makes sense because we're almost at episode 7, and this is the end of Tommy. So he either everybody's gonna turn on him. We kind of see that coming. So everybody is, I guess separating like right now through all of this, right? Um so I like what Vic did. I like the fact that he stood up to Bad Wig Stacy. And yes, tell him to subscribe, boyfriend. Um Hit the like button and all of that. I want to be talking battle rap news, but I ain't got no choice but to do this recap. So we here. I might come back live after Welcome to Dairy go off. The finale is tonight. I don't know if y'all watching that, but you should. Yeah, so back to power or whatever. What's up, real, my guy? So yeah, I like what Vic is doing. Like I said, he finally stood up to Bad Wig Stacy this week. Um, and he's mapping out a plan to get his clubs back. By the end, he definitely had his people with him. They shot up the place and told the boy to leave. So I don't know. Maybe that might turn out. Who knows how that might end? Because you let what, one person go, which is like the head of whoever, whatever. I don't know if that's gonna come back well for you, Vic, because he probably got more people than the people that just be sitting up in that damn club. But whatever. What was another main part? Okay, so Maria didn't get the abortion child. How did y'all feel about that? I ain't gonna lie, I love Tommy's acting, right? He like, I'm gonna be a father. He was all teary eyed and shit. I like that, right? But I don't see this happening. You know what I mean? Like, I don't see this being a happy ending. Um, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I know in the beginning I was like, when did they fall in love? Like, how did this happen? This was like 2 weeks. But I do like them. I like them. And I like the scene, the restaurant scene. Oh, let's talk about how, all right, after he found out the baby, this is the one of the highlights, right? After they found out the baby, well, that she's having a baby, right? They having dinner or whatever the case may be, and she then told Miguel, because Miguel's boy, and they didn't bust out the back of his light, book him, and they find the stuff in the car, right? Illegal search. He's most likely gonna beat the case, especially he bailed out and they're gonna see about the lawyer, right? But Miguel already he's behind as far as his payments as far as Che, right? So they having this conversation, right? And this is when you know that niggas is about to go down. Tommy is gonna have to die at the end of this season, or I don't know, get shot up real bad, and Tariq gonna have to help him because it's the only thing that's making sense. You see how soft Tommy got? Girl, your brother need help. They working with the same connects. He owe the connect money. You giving up too much tea. You giving up too much tea to your baby daddy right now. I know, understand your brother need help, but how you gonna go to your baby daddy that you know is beefing with that's sharing the same plug? Tell him that he need help as far as money, as far as bailing his homie out. So you giving them all types of ammo, girl. And Tommy sitting up there and he agrees to it. All because of that baby. You see how he something's bad. There's something bad is gonna happen, y'all. I'm telling y'all, this is not gonna be good. You cannot. It's looking like the gold situation because you can't. It's crazy because I don't really know how I feel about this, right? It's like, all right, we didn't want nothing to happen to the baby, so obviously it's cool that she's keeping it. But bro, these decisions y'all is making now. Here's the thing. Now that CBI is going against, they teaming up to basically wind up getting Tommy up out of here, right? Because that's what it's leaning to. Diamond is pretty pissed off that his brother keep checking him about this white boy checking him. You know what I'm saying? So you got him leaning towards like them getting out of there. They done met with Che by themselves, yada, 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 right? So in the end, again, these people that he's working with now is most likely going to be against him. So the only thing that's going to make sense, obviously, is Miguel ain't going to have him and Miguel ain't going to have no choice but to get together. Because him not getting rid of Tommy this week, which he was supposed to do, you done planned it out, y'all going to be at dinner, yada, yada, yada. And soon as see what I'm saying? Soon as the conversation about the baby comes up, now everything then changed. Miguel then called off the hit as far as Tommy. Now his life is on the line. You see how fast the baby can change something? Ain't this a bitch? You start making all the wrong decisions to be a gangster. You feel me? All of this is going downhill, but that's the one thing that I could say. Like, the only thing that does make sense as far as the storyline, they ain't gonna have no choice but to work together. Cause now you got this nigga on his top. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Speedy? What's up, everybody coming in? Make sure y'all hit the like button. What is happening? Well, we're talking about Power recap. The episode that came on Friday, we're recapping that right now. That's pretty much what's going on. I want to be talking about battle rap because some interviews just dropped. Twerk did an interview, but we doing power right now. You feel me? Um, Thank you for sharing the screen, sharing the stream. I appreciate it. So anyway, so back to what I was saying. Yeah, the only thing that's gonna make sense is they ain't gonna have no choice but to work together. You the uncle now, you know what I'm saying? Like now you making decisions, or everybody is changing their whole all their movements. Everybody is changing the decisions they're making all because of a baby that's not even here yet. Ain't that crazy? Because now the cartel is gonna be on his top. And then Diamond and anyway, we let's talk about tonight. I mean, about what we recapping tonight. Um, Stacy, right? She had this meeting that she got with Tommy and Vic, right? When Vic finally snapped on her and shit. I was thinking to myself like, yo, Tommy over there looking like, yeah, that's my boy Vic. And it's just like, bye, Vic. You finally, and then you gonna snitch on yourself. I killed my dad and I killed my whatever the boy name was, like, bye, Vic. Bye. Um, but I felt like as far as that scene, it's looking real bad for Stacy. Like, she got the mole that she dealing with. You know what I'm saying? He doing his little thing here and there, chuckling every time she mess up, right? The lady then came to the office. She thought that she was on the phone. No, she in your office, right? She come in the office. She telling like her being married is going to be taken away if she don't get some convictions. Like, you know what I'm saying? So Stacy meeting with Tommy is so important, you know what I'm saying, the Vic situation, because she's losing Vic as a rat. You feel what I'm saying? He's not playing by her rules anymore because now she definitely has to take money from Tommy. And then he got the recording of the girl. Child, it's a mess for you, bad wig. Damn, this is really a mess for Stacy. Like, I don't know. Girl, when it all come out on you, mm, 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 mm. So yeah, I'm all over the place, but that's how it would be. Again, I don't like to do scene for scene. I just like to do the parts that stood out to me. You heard? I was saying earlier too, that damn Shanti scares me, child. When she dealing with Jannar, she don't scare me. I be scared for Jannar. Like, I be thinking that she gonna hurt him. Why she gotta look at him like that? I don't like the waterhead girl, but she definitely be acting in this joint. It be all up in the eyes. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Janara meeting with Manny too. And he keep every time he look at that fentanyl, that, you know what I'm saying, the drugs or whatever. I be thinking he gonna snort another line, child. I ain't gonna lie to you. I be thinking that boy is gonna snort again, or put that needle in him. I ain't gonna lie. Hopefully he don't, but maybe he thinking that they want to sell it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know how. Oh yeah, he said something to Diamond about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he talked to Diamond about it. He getting in good with his brother. Yup, it's not gonna end for you. It's not gonna end good for you, Jannar, because you really are getting close to your brother again, and that lady really wants you to get rid of your brother. So now you making plays with him. It's like he getting back to the old crazy Diamond that they know him to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't beat up the big bull that worked for them, because all he said was, it does feel weird without doing this with Tommy. You feel what I'm saying? Diamond all drunk, look like they sipping on that, either that scotch or they sipping on whiskey, okay? Because it looked like it burned. Probably whiskey. As I'm leaning towards whiskey. And he getting in good with his brother. Like I said, he snapped on him, and he done met with Shay, all of that. Like, he's not gonna want to get rid of his brother. They done lost their dad. You get what I'm saying? So now they kind of gotta stick together. And I feel like even when he said that to her, he was within his addiction. Yes, she did help him, and that's another thing too. She feels like she really, I mean, she already said it. She basically put her bid in with that nigga, and she bet on the wrong brother. So I don't know what that was about. That mean you would have sex, you would be his brother. That's what that. Anyway, um, she she really wants you to like, she really believes that she took you from the bottom up, you get what I'm saying, cleaned you up. She didn't embarrass herself for you at this point, and she basically was planning everything out. She's trying to be on top, and it's supposed to be them, king and queen, not your brother. You feel what I'm saying? So him getting closer with his brother is not going to be good for him. I'm telling you, she is going to hurt him. Every time I look at her in the way that she looking at him, because it's giving like, okay, what's she going to do? What's she going to do? And it's always her being silent. Y'all, you got to watch. Anytime a child like somebody like that gets silent, no, no, so nothing good is gonna come from that. So yeah, child. What else? What else? What else? Vic did do some damage in that club. All the scene that keep popping in my head is when he made that man put his teeth up on the side of the bar or whatever, and hit him in the back of his head. His tooth was still in the joint. That was crazy. That was crazy. That was one of the best scenes. And when they went to go meet with the Chinese people, is that Chinese? Are they Chinese? Because I don't want to offend nobody. But they went to go meet with the lady as far as getting this fetty, and she done chopped up the people. Oh my gosh, that's gonna come into play too. Hold up. All right. So remember, D-Mac took robbed them, and then took the money and then the fetty from that card game, right? And Marshall helped them. The bodyguards or the people that was in there, right? Well, a few of them that was in there. Apparently, those were the bodies that she was putting in that pot. Child. And if now they gonna work with the girl, right? But what if D-Mac come with them one day, and when they peep, like, you know what I'm saying, her brother or whoever that was in there with them when he stole from them. What if he peeped like his voice? Because D-Mac had a mask on, but what if he peeped his voice? Wow. I mean, it's the final season, so I don't know how much they can pack into that. It ain't like it's gonna be more seasons of D-Mac. I know you ain't gonna try to do a spinoff with D-Mac. Girl, I know you lying. Don't do it. Or maybe D-Mac would be in. Child, I don't know. They saying Tariq and Tommy supposed to be getting the show, and I don't know how true that is. Child, I don't know. What else was good? What else was good? Child, Tommy dumped that bag. Came to Miguel's club and dumped that bag on that man. Yo, you know how, like, bro, his pride and everything is just like all tore down. Cause it's like, or you didn't went from, I'm trying to get rid of this nigga to the point where I'm so fucked up because of this man. He had to bail me out. Then I was going to set him up. We was just going to spend the money. Then the night that I'm setting him up, he tell me that he like, my sister is pregnant with his baby. Like, woo, child. Oh man. Hey, yo, check this movie out called Rampage Capital Punishment. That shit lit. Where is it at, real? Where is it at so we can recap it? Yeah, this was a good episode. I ain't gonna lie. This is a good episode, and I feel like leading up, it's a good lead up to the next one. Cause the next one, it shows D-Mac and Marshall holding Tommy. Like, I don't know what that's about. Maybe him and Diamond gonna be fighting in the basement. I don't know, but it's getting good. It's definitely getting good. Yeah, real. You type in. Let me know where that joint is at. Like, what app is it on? Um. We did about almost 20 minutes. That's good for me. Yeah, this is a good one. Try looking it up on any movie apps. It's a trilogy series. Oh, okay. It's a series, huh? Yeah. Yo, Welcome to Dairy comes on tonight, 9 o'clock. I ain't gonna lie, I'm super excited, but I'm sad because it's the final episode. Even though I got, oh yeah, okay, let's talk about. I forgot about D Mac. D Mac got him some this week, y'all. I'm glad I just remembered that. D Mac got him some this week. He got him some from Genesis. I said, ooh, Genesis trying to get that man to go to school, get his life together. She want to go to Spelman, child. Genesis is cute. I like her. I ain't gonna lie. I like her. Her acting isn't terrible. She actually does really good. But I do feel like certain parts was a little cheesy with D Mac. Like, and that's what I'm saying. He's so smart, and even though he's D Mac and he, in them streets and stuff like that, with her, he be getting soft. He be getting soft, bro. I mean, I guess he's supposed to, cause he really, really like her. But yeah, she was over it. She was like, I'm leaving. It did like you don't under. He's talking about, yeah, you can go to the college near me so you can see me all the time. She like, boy, what you ain't getting? I ain't trying to be up in no shot town. I'm not trying to be here my entire life getting shot at. All you care about is your bike, CBI, and this damn chain. And you see what I'm saying? When I talk about if that scene might come back up, that boy's still wearing the jewelry. All for them people. Yeah, that's what I think going to happen, bro. He's going to wind up having to meet with him, coming to the meeting or something. I don't know why they would have him at one of the meetings, or maybe he gonna be doing the delivery or something for them, and the boy's gonna notice that he got the chain on. I'm telling y'all, she done brought up that chain. They didn't showed it in the and like you know how they do like the recap the recap right before the episode comes on. You know the recap. Um, they boarded up in that episode. On that part to even get into this episode, and it's like, bruh, yeah, D Mac. I think D Mac, you wearing that chain, boy, is gonna get you, man. They are foreshadowing that. They definitely foreshadowing that. Cause Genesis didn't said that too much. Like all you care about is like certain things. Ooh. Damn. Yeah, I don't know what episode, but it's gonna come up again. Wow. Wow. Um yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Vic did this thing in this episode that's standing out to me because I got on the TV right now, right? And this is when Tommy comes to his apartment and tell him that he didn't he got the keys off of Claudia. So obviously, he killed his sister. But even him being with the girl, I thought that scene was pretty cute because she know everything. Well, she don't know everything, but for the most part, she know what's going on. Like he definitely getting he has some nuts in this episode. Vic been acting like a pussy lately, and now he getting some cojones. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Cause Tommy keep chumping everybody and shit. This my coalition. And yada yada yada. He told Vic, don't forget, I took your bitch when I first got here, and I broke your arm, nigga. Like what? Yeah, this looking like when y'all got rid of Ghost. Uh-huh. That's exactly what this is looking like. Why are you talking to people crazy like this? What's wrong with you? It's probably the baby hormones from Maria or something. But you need to watch it. And you know how us black people get. You over here, you came to Chicago, and yeah, you helped as far as the coalition, but these niggas ain't gonna keep letting you talk to them crazy like that. That's all I'm saying, Tommy. Stop talking to Diamond like you stupid. Man. Yeah, man. So what else? We talked about D-Mac. Getting him some yams. Go ahead, D-Mac. I was happy for him. I ain't gonna lie. Because he definitely been chasing this one girl. I love her. He love him some Genesis, child. Oh. And you about to lose. Because, you know, it's another thing. What if Genesis got a little Asian in her family? Whatever that is. What if she related to them people? That's another prediction, too. But I do feel like that's definitely foreshadowing the brother is going to notice it. If he going to notice, either he going to notice D-Mac's voice or he going to notice the chain. Or both at that point, you know? Why do people do that? Like, I mean, I guess a souvenir or whatever the case may be, a little trophy or whatever the case may be. But why? Same thing with Jannard. Why did he keep Manny Fresh chain? That was crazy. Right after he robbed her. Well, he was on that shit. So I guess we gotta give him a pass. He was being a crackhead then. But yeah, man, let me know how y'all felt about it. What was y'all favorite parts of this? What was y'all favorite parts of this episode? I think the part when Vic got his lick back, getting his clubs back, that scene was pretty cool. Definitely because the nigga teeth was left on the thing. When Vic stepped up to Vic did his thing, y'all, in this episode. When Vic stood up to Stacy when he yelled at her. And I guess when Diamond be acting up too. The scenes with Shanti, for sure. I can't take that away from her. That girl be acting. Like, you could tell in her eyes, she is going to hurt Jannard. I see it. I see it. She either going to choke him up one day. I mean, he's still a man, but she a boxer. You know what I'm saying? And it's given that she gonna hurt you one day, Jannard. You keep playing with her. You might want to give her a nice little break. She said give her a break. Y'all need a break. Give that to her before you be hurt. I'm telling you right now. Child, what is Maria? Like 2 months pregnant at this point? She gotta only be like, because I swear it seemed like them niggas fell in love. They fell in love within like 2 weeks. And then she probably she just realized she missed her period and found out about the baby. So yeah, she probably like 2 months, 2-3 months. Some people was predicting that he was going to choke her or something like that, or be mad at her because she got the abortion, or because she wanted to get an abortion. Child, she won her baby. She won her baby with this white man. Bruh, she won her baby. But I don't understand her trying to, like, I get her trying, she ain't got no choice but to help her brother, right? So Miguel needing help, that's cool. But I thought she was gonna do something like maybe she had a savings. Maybe she had a savings somewhere, I don't know. But for her to ask her baby daddy and they beefing, I'm telling you, that's just showing how, because Miguel did the same thing. As soon as they found out about that baby, they started thinking differently. Like, Miguel knew that man was going to come for him if he didn't get rid of Tommy. And you still got up there. Sorry, I guess that's my John making noise. You still I mean, yeah, he know his sister would have been pissed as soon as he would have walked out of there and would have got rid of her baby daddy. She wouldn't have been able to live with that. Yeah, I get it, Miguel, but ain't no way. Then next episode is showing that y'all gonna be beef. You gonna have to get your whole squad together because y'all beefing with them. Lord, I mean, I guess y'all was already beefing with them, kinda. Like, to a certain extent, they was kind of beefing with him anyway. Well, no, not really. He was only getting rid of Claudia, trying to get rid of Claudia and Tommy folk, right? And CBI and them. So I don't know, child. But my money is going on. Shanti is going to wind up off in Jannard. I don't care what y'all say. She is going to hurt that boy. It look like he be scared too. I'm scared for you, Jannard. Like you keep playing with that woman. You keep playing with her. You better get her to Che. Talking about the plan is still this and the plan is still that. Yeah, okay. She didn't change. You keep changing plans and doing all this so extra stuff. Don't even worry about it. She making her own plans too. She make her own plans. You know, walked in. She chilling with Tommy. They smoking together. He was pissed. He was pissed off. I said, "Ooh!" And then they going like even him coming in there and shit. He looking like what these niggas don't see me. I know my head big enough for them to see me. Yeah, man. This is a goodie. This is a goodie. I think the next one would be better. We can only go up from here, and you know, Power, their episodes as far as like what would be the best episodes in history, like you know, as far as if history show, you know, repeats itself or whatever. Damn it. Episode 8 is always the best one. One of the best ones. It'd be like 8 and then 9 and 10 be fire. But for sure, 8 is gonna be a banger. But next week is 7. And it looks like the division is already happening. You got Jannard, he's gonna be meeting with Vic, telling him, like, nigga, if Tommy never came, we would have been me and you taking, you know, holding down Chicago. Da 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 da. And that is true. Tommy really came down there and was just like drawn. He really came down there and really took over. Wow. And that's why a lot of people didn't watch it. It wasn't believable is what they were saying. Like my brother and them was saying, he like, man, what nigga you know or white how does white boy just going to a whole nother state you know, going up there taking over some shit. Like ain't nobody letting him do that nowhere. So Nan was looking at again, this is the final season. So either he's going to get blown away or him and Maria might drive off into the sunset, maybe a little bloody, maybe just a little shot in the leg or something, and they move on about their lives. I don't know, but yeah, man. Yeah, man, let me know how y'all felt about it. Let me know what was your favorite scene. If I missed anything, let's chop it up in the comments. You know, I don't think I missed nothing. Once again, Welcome to Derry is out tonight, the finale, so make sure y'all checking that out as well. But that was my recap. You already know. What's your girl, China Black? They like to call me CB, man.